What's up, everybody? This is episode 2 of Wine Talk. Let's go. All right, so going right on in. Uh, this is Wine of the Week, and the Wine of the Week comes from Orin, which is based in California. Today's wine is Abstract. See the label? So a lot of people have seen Abstract before. You could probably catch it in just about any wine cellar. Most people carry it. Now, as far as pricing goes with this one, this is roughly about a $30 bottle. So this is right at low midpoint, somewhere in there. I know $30 to most people is a lot of money for a bottle of wine, but this is actually one of the lowest I have compared to the other ones that I do have. So Abstract is a red blend wine, which if you don't know what a red blend is, a red blend wine doesn't necessarily mean it's a Cabernet or a Pinot Noir. It's actually a mixture of different berries and fruits and stuff like that and oaks and stuff, which is why they call it a red blend. So the coloring and stuff like that is all going to be mixed up because it's a red blend. So that's why they call it a red blend wine. Now this one right here, I will recommend this right here for like after a long day of work, or your day could have been stressful, or a day that you just want to wind down and you don't want to you don't want to be bothered with nobody. Like, this is the wine. This is a very strong wine too, by the way. This one is roughly about 15% alcohol content. Like I said, strong. It's bold, and you can tell too. I just poured some in this glass earlier, so you can see how dark that wine is there. So right there and there, you know that's strong. It is tart too, so it's not really. This one's not really a sweet wine, not a sweet red. So if you're looking for a sweet red, this is not it. This is more on the heavy side. But yeah, this one right here is mixed with. I think it's mixed with oat. But it's also have cranberries, and it also have it's cranberries and raspberries, and then there's a fruit called plunote. It's spelled, I think it's Pluot, I believe it is. I think it's spelled plunote. I don't know what the note part comes in. I think it's silent, whatever it is. But if you look at pronunciations, it'll say plunote. So it's a plum, pretty much. Well, like a plum peach looking thing. But anyway, you can taste those in this wine. You can taste it more at the end. In the beginning, the wine is going to be bitter. Like I said, it is a very dry wine. Now, Abstract do make a wine that costs a little bit more, and I think they have some that cost a little less too. On the high end, I think the highest one I saw was probably about $70, but I'm sure they got more that cost. Matter of fact, there's one that costs somewhere in the hundreds. It's a different kind of bottle. It looks like it has a coin or something right here. You may have seen on bottles before. Maybe I'll get that wine and try it one day too, and then explain exactly what it tastes like, and we'll go from there on that one. But yeah, so Abstract is a wine that, like I said, it's a wind down type of wine. Like this, it's a very strong wine. It's good, so you'll keep drinking it, but you only need about maybe 2 glasses max, and you good to go. But yeah, hold on, let me taste it real quick. Yeah, it's good, but it's strong. So it has that dry, that dry aftertaste, but you could taste those. You could kind of taste that fruit, like that feeling on that you feel when you chew like plum skin, and it's that tart. It's one of the feelings you can't really explain. Like me right now, I can't really explain it, but you have that at the end of drinking this wine. But it's a good wine though. So yeah, I do recommend it. Please go try it out if you haven't. If you've seen it before and you thought about getting it but you didn't, here's your chance right here. Like I said, this bottle right here is roughly about $30. So I don't think that's too bad for wine, especially for a wine this good and that strong. But yeah, but also too, the more we get into the wine talk, I'm going to be going towards the white wines as well. The rosés, the Sauvignon Blancs, stuff like that. So it's not always gonna be red wine for me, even though red wine is my go-to. Also, I know a lot of ladies that love red wine too. So fellas, if you're watching, red wine is mostly gonna be a go-to for your lady. I'm telling you, red wine is it. As anybody, any female that drink wine, she's gonna probably tell you she drink red wine. So, like I said, different types of red wine. So the more you watch the wine talks, like I said, I just give you a little snippet on what it is. Of course, you can look it up online and get more information. I'm not here to do an hour show or anything like that. This is roughly going to be maybe a 8 to 10 minute show max. Uh, but yeah, so if you're not into wine, ladies or fellas, please get into it. It's a wine. The wine world is a whole different. It's a whole different feeling, uh, and you'll learn more. And you'll meet a lot of people when it comes to wine as well. Like this wine is a whole different culture, and it's a whole different culture. So this is actually surprisingly, this is not a Napa Valley wine though, because normally I do a lot of Napa Valleys, but this one right here is coming from I think is what's the name of that part of California? Sarah, something like that. Sarah, California. I could be saying that wrong, but that's where this is from. It's like three parts of. I think it's three parts of California. That's how they came up with this red blend. So, like I said, a red blend wine is not necessarily a Cabernet or a Pinot Noir. It is a mixture of all type of stuff. So that's why you have the taste that this gives you. So like I said, this is a go-to. Please try it out. If you want to see the bottle again, here you go. Here, take a close look at that. And then on the side, you'll tell it's called abstract. It'll say right there, it'll say abstract. See that? So that way you'll know. And like I said, abstract make different other bottles too as well. So I advise y'all please check it out, try it out. Get a few different bottles. Like I said, every week I'm going to be doing a wine. I'm going to do a wine of the week every week, a different wine. So hopefully the little bit of info that I give you will want you to go and try it out and make you want to experience it. So also stay tuned for the giveaways too, because I think I'm going to do a giveaway based on the amount of people that watch the wine talk and the amount of response I get to as well. So I'll be probably mailing out you a free bottle of really nice wine. So just look forward to that. And also look out for Inspired. Like I said, Inspired's on the way. We'll get more into it about Inspired and what it is. But these wines will also be at Inspired as well. So the more you learn from me and the more you look it up and learn from that, when you actually pick these wines up from Inspired or any other place, you know exactly what you're buying, and then you can relay that info to somebody that's trying to figure their way into the wine world. So, so this is episode 2 of Wine Talk. I really appreciate y'all watching this. I would love your feedback. Please inbox me, call me, text me if you want to know more about this wine. Like I said, this wine is a strong wine. This is not for anybody that likes sweet wine. So this is definitely a wine down type of wine. It is strong, but it's good. So thanks for watching. This is episode 2 of Wine Talk. Holla.